When I was 12, I was a candy striper at our little local hospital where I grew up. And I just fell in love with listening to the stories of the seniors in the long-term care ward and on the bedsides where I was changing water vases and whatnot. I just was always late for work, getting back to my job because I got caught up holding the residents' hands or just listening to them tell their stories.
We're gonna put memories about what we did on the poster board.
Memories? Whose memories?
Ours, mine, Anastasia's, and May's.
May will always have a memory of them. Yes.
Time together.
They're little angels.
Little angels. Oh, show them your little angels.
Oh, how did you know?
I showed her.
She showed me. I was like, oh my dear, that's so precious. So here, I'm going to zoom in
Oh.
on the angel.
Oh.
Little angel.
And she turns on.
Oh my dear, it's so pretty.
I know.
I've been working with seniors for 25 years, and only one other time have we had a successful group session interaction with the younger generation. And it's really nice that it's worked out great for my residents. They've been able to share their experiences and enjoy seeing the younger generation. And I think that the children or the kids have enjoyed getting to know some of my residents and what all they went through. So I think it's an excellent opportunity for both sides.
I liked everything. I liked how we spend time with, a different, different ages and different people. It's really good to find out how people live and how life is different from now and what the difference is. And, it's really good. Every single time when I come here, I feel really good and excited too because I talked with somebody new, and I had a really good partner too, like Arthur and Charbel, and I wish we could do this next year too, or some other time, and yeah.
So Charbel, do you want to say anything?
Yes, because I really like this project because we get to know each other, and we get to talk about our favorite stuff and favorite sports and all of that. And we talked about what they did for a living back then. And Art told me he owned a shoe store, and then they didn't tear it down where somebody else bought it. And yeah, he told me how his wife has Alzheimer's. He visits her every day during breakfast, after breakfast, and then during lunch, after dinner. And yeah, he spends a lot of time with her. And he also told me he was with her from when he was 12 and then he married her. He married her at 19, and he was just about to turn 20, and her too.
And we were just talking about this on the way here, about how old and needing and loving. So you want to pass it to Art? I want to have Art here.
Well, I've enjoyed these very much. It's been very interesting to talk to younger people and see how they're living the way differently from what we did. It's been kind of interesting to hear all that. And the boys have been very good with us.
Thank you. We really appreciate all of your sharing with
Pardon?
us. We really appreciate everything that you've shared with us.
Well, I appreciate everything too, because it's been very nice getting all the different aspects of things,
Yes.
the way it was then and the way it is now.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you, Art.
We realize how much we missed.
Well, I thought that this would be a fun activity for everyone to do, and it's fun that we got to visit them.
I think it was a fun experience, and I hope to do it again soon.
And what was the one thing that you kind of walk away the most that you learned having a visiting?
That we hear stereotypes about seniors all the time, and they hear about us all the time, and it's just nice to come and sit down and actually talk about it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's kind of a workflow. I just wanted to thank you for your participation. Thank you for everything, for being with us.
Well, I enjoyed it very much. The girls were really great.
Thank you. Really.
Okay.
This is
Elma. It was actually really surprising because all her ages, and we didn't even know she can do this stuff. We thought she was like 70, 80, and she was 94, which really surprised us.
we guessed like 70 or like
Yeah,
70 or like 60, and she's how old are you? 94?
94.
94.
Well, we learned a lot about her past and how her technology is way different from ours, like because we have cell phones, and she never even knew what a cell phone was.
She
Also,
didn't know how to use it.
yeah, she likes surprising to her. And also about how she did like lots of farming like Keegan, because or like no, not farming, fishing.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope the boys have enjoyed it as much as I have. It was great.
We really thank you. It's
Yeah.
really lovely.
Thank
We're going to
you.
come back one more time
Thank
for
you.
to celebrate together.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank
have cake and everything next time.
you. Thank you very, very much.
Are you worried about seniors?
Now you know
Yes, because some of them they're leaving their family behind, so they don't really remember who their family is. As a young person, are you worrying about the seniors?
Yes, because about the hospitals, because when they're sick and because most seniors doesn't live in the in a senior home, so these people these seniors who lives in home alone, if they get sick, I'm worried about who are they gonna call and who's gonna help them and get their medicine. And I'm also worried about cleaning their house, because they have no one to clean their house, unless if they're in a good health, they can walk and in a not really old age.
I think the biggest question would be the cultural differences. I know in certain countries seniors are viewed differently than our own Canadian country, and their benefits and the government assistance that the seniors receive certainly, I would believe, is different in other countries. So that would be very interesting to find out how the seniors are supported, if the families play a more major role than in our country, and what their homes are like. Do they have the facilities like we have here?
Government assistance that the seniors receive certainly, I would believe, is different in other countries. So that would be very interesting to find out how the seniors are supported, if the families play a more major role than in our country, and what their homes are like. Do they have the facilities like we have here?
I like everything. I liked how we spend time with, a different, different ages and different people. It's really good to find out how people live.
It's nice of you not to call out your friend and say you were a farmer and you didn't call him a liar right away.
Question. And when you answer it, I have to film it.
I'm going to be like a translator for the people.
Fluently as well as English.
Yes.
That's wonderful. You get a good job at the government.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Very different.
Yes, yes. Yet not, right? That's why we wanted you and them to see some things don't change.
No, not really.
Yeah. And it's just been so wonderful for them. You guys don't understand, like in the classroom, like we've been talking about so many things about when you're senior, thinking themselves when they're older, and it's been really really interesting for me as a teacher. It's been fabulous.
Yeah.
So thank you for being open for them.
Nice.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
I'm Claire Fowler from the Billings Lodge. I've been there about a year and a half, I guess, and it's a great place to be. And one of the activities that came up was that the students from St. Pat's School here came and visited us, and they had a project in interviewing us and wanted to know some of our life stories, and so we passed a few of those things on, and then we came over here for a visit and had a nice little afternoon. Thank you.
Well, I think your bus is here.
Oh,
Nice to meet
Nancy
you,
will
Father.
come with you too.
God bless you and
You're
keep us
very
in your
kind.
prayers,
That's my
okay?
Christmas gift, the compliment.
We will. Very nice. Thank you, Father.
Watch that door doesn't hit you, man. Get Father here.
I won't forget.
So what's your connection?
I work at
Introduce Jade.
Hi, hello, greetings. My name is Jade.
Okay, well, this is our poster, and we don't have any pictures of like us and the elder because
we weren't allowed to take pictures because she did have a little, how would you say that?
Like, she didn't want her picture to be taken.
Yeah, she had a little.
She didn't like it.
Yeah, she thought that it would end up everywhere on the internet. She didn't really trust that it would be in one of a poster.
So there was no pictures. It was basically us drawing and an interview, a brief interview of how life was back then for her and how life for us is now. But when we first met her, she was looking down a lot, and she seemed to not really like that we were there, and she seemed really sad. And we found out that her husband had died 4 years ago, and when she talked about that, she it looked like she was about to cry, and so we didn't really we felt really bad for her, and we weren't sure if we were really close to our elder or not. And then when we went back, the elder was she was super nice and more into getting to know us, so less emotional about her past. And we started getting along a lot, and she actually started kissing us on the cheek and stuff and saying that she loved us. So she did remind me of my grandmother, but something that really interested me, that she said that she didn't really like to spend. She actually liked to save. That's why she had no problem of paying for her rent. And since her husband was passed away, she did have also extra money from insurance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So she had no trouble paying. She said she didn't really like her roommates though, so it was really awkward at that moment. Yeah, and we also noticed that there's a lot of gossip inside of the retirement home. The old people, and she was like, "Oh, that girl over there, she doesn't really look very nice. She likes to talk about other people." And we started laughing.
So the old people share bedrooms?
Yeah, they have a roommate.
All of them? There's no option to be separate and alone?
Hi, my seniors experience was very interesting. I learned a lot and I had a lot of fun. We visited the seniors home quite a few times, and I just had a good time doing it. I believed in that stereotype and the stereotypes about the elders, and I learned that they can actually be a lot of fun, and I had a good time doing it with my friends and my partners, and I really learned a lot. Thank you.
My experience with the senior was really touching because we got to learn really interesting stories and helped us connect with the generations before us. And the stories they have is really moving, and if you hear them, it's good.